Hello people, how are we all doing? I hope we're all well. Evening Neil, evening Daniel, evening Gaming 12567. I hope you're all well, I hope you're doing good. And I hope everyone's in a okay mood. Even though at the weekend it wasn't the best result for, we did go, which is something we haven't been able to say for a month since Boxing Day, which is fantastic to see us get a goal, let's be brutally honest. I just want to share something before we do the start the show a minute. If I can get it to work. The keyboard is deciding not to play ball. Is it because it's not on Mac? There we go. So someone I know on Hillbert is on Facebook is setting this up. Share this quickly. Because I want to put it in while we're doing the mental health check-in. Because I think it's really, really important that we have this. So let me just do this. Forgot about that. Browse. Go here. Yeah. Right. I'm going to have this up in a minute. You should all be able to see this in a second. Help, Bunk, help, pal, help, Shag, evening, Jake. Thank you, pal. I hope you're well. So, I'm going to put this up now. Andrew, who's in the chat, is the person who's running this at the minute and trying to get this going. So, let's take it out of studio mode and we'll just put this here. So, we always do in our streams, we do a mental health check-in, which I'm going to put in now in the chat. And let us know what your mental health check-in, but Andrew is doing something really, really cool. So mental health matters. Are you here? Hillborough Heads Up SC was created to bring people together through football conversation and support. It's a safe place to move, talk, listen, and remind each other that it's okay not to be okay. We're now looking to collaborate with local organisations, community groups, and individuals who believe in positive mental health. We do here. We 100% believe in that here. Whether that's through sponsorship, shared events, oh, sorry, Andrew, mate. Wellbeing sessions, simple spreading the words. Your support can remove financial barriers. You can join without worry. Could I be part of this? Please get in touch with him and speak about it, because this is such a important thing to do. Like, generally, this is very important because at the minute, football isn't in a great place. Let's be brutally honest. For us, football is not in a great place for, but we need to talk. Hey Jake, we scored a goal. We did go a goal. We did indeed go a goal, and it wasn't from the person I expected to go a goal either. But I'll be brutally honest, that game at the weekend gave us, I don't know, it gave us something. I don't know what you could say it was, but there was just a difference in them at the weekend. Like, it's like they were up for it a little bit more than they normally have been. 7 for Tom, 7 for Daniel. Brilliant. Keep those goals up. I like that. I do like to see those goals quite high. 5, can't wait to go to the dentist. Oh no, Bob, not the dreaded dentist. Yeah, I spoke to him early. Not in a good way, bless him. But yeah, I'm in a good way. It's funny, could feel it when it was sat in the car. Yeah, there was something different. Can never be a good football unless you're run properly. True. Well played. We played quite well against Millwall. We did. I think we had sections where we played really well and did okay. And I'll be honest with you, I liked how Olof Kabachi got involved. I like Kabachi in football from what I've seen. And granted, it's highlight clips, so bear in mind, we all think the highlight clip person looks great. But from what I saw yesterday, there's a lad there that really was willing to put Saturday, was willing to put himself a bit away, if that makes sense. He looked really good. Yeah, Cole McGee just had a bad 5 minutes, really was. His head went completely when he put that in. Derby County administrator warning from Hitty. Andrew, true, very, very true when you look at what happened with him. Wasn't his a federal case, if I'm not surprised, remembering? Derby County... Wasn't his a what was it? I'm sure Here was a federal case, and this is a thingy case. But it's not great, let's be brutally honest. Yeah, it was a federal case. Yeah, so it was federal. This seems like it's civil kind of thing, which is, in one sense, is better for us. I feel bad for McGee. I've read that Dav can't be awarded in history yet. He could have scored that shot. Oh, it was such a good champ on it. My granddad said the news about Bob maybe all but BS. He could be trying to get out of the panic club. True, maybe. The thing is, a lot of people have gone with the mainstream media kind of thing. This isn't the mainstream media as such. There is a court document that shows that he'd been sued. Now, here's the thing. I read today's thing as this. As I think if you've seen the video, you already know what I'm going to say. But if you haven't, I read it as Party A has not done their own due diligence to look at what's going on. Right? And not, they've gone, all right, mate, I trust you, bro. Great. If you're doing trust me, bro, kind of thing, or going, I trust you, that's fine, and you're not doing your own due diligence, that's on you. So for me, it looks like he hasn't gone and looked at what the debt is before investing and then put other stuff in. It just seems, it comes across that way. And I won't lie, I don't like it, and it's not what we need, but the timing of it is sus. It's been 2014, 2015, 2 years since he since they got into the Spanish club. So it seems odd for it to suddenly come out of nowhere now. I won't lie. I like the fact that Olof did, they will run, yep. In the day, Olof is one of maybe 4 senior players that I keep next season, depending on everything goes on. I agree with that, Barry. I agree. I think he looked good. I think he won to look after. He got a long contract as well. I think he had a 4-year deal. And we signed him that season. Danny Firth got like 8 feet underneath. So he got another 2 years left before we do anything. Yeah, but if you fart in America, you get to, yeah. Chris Kinnear was a con man. Yes, he was. But the thing is, what people have got to remember with this situation with James Board at the minute, it's all alleged. And it's one person saying this and one person saying that. So until something happens, there's not a lot we can do about it. And again, people have had a go at the administration and stuff like that. I don't think he knew about it. Bull will not take Sheffield Wednesday out of him if I can take. We'll see. At the end of the day, Andrew, we'll see. At the end of the day, he's the one who's in place at the minute. And he might not take us out of admin. And we're back to square one again. But as the administrators have said, they had to take who was the highest bidder and who showed them guarantee of money. That's what they've done. They can't just pick someone who's, oh, you've got less money, but it's this. The administration job is to take the highest bidder. He was the highest bidder. So if it then go to the second highest bidder, that's Dutch. Now, the Stork family, people didn't like the fact that he had some dealings where something didn't go wrong. An employee did some sort of dodgy dealing. Relegation looked very likely on Sunday. It does indeed. I don't want to get relegated by Sheffield United. It's the last thing I want to do. But let's be brutally honest. We've been relegated since start of the season. Relegation depends on Pompey versus Charlie. Do we need a Pompey win? Am I right in saying we need a Pompey win? I think the worst thing about admin is how late it came in. Imagine. The thing is, if he did admin in the summer, we probably wouldn't have had the issue. Like, generally, I don't think we would have had the issue. I think we would have been fine. But the problem is, like you said, because it was so late, it buggered us. If Pompey needs 2 points, if Pompey win tomorrow, we're relegated. Fair enough. And yeah, we only need Pompey to win. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think the thing is, we don't want to go down. Ian and Adam, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. How many goals will Sheffield United get? God knows. I don't think we defended that badly versus Millwall. I just don't think Millwall had a lot to think. I think they had to fight for it and show a little bit. They got lucky with the own goal. There's not a lot that McGee could do with it. Whoever takes us over is probably dodgy. Most well-off people have some sort of dodgy dealing. Good point, Lee. How you doing, Lee? How are you well? Hope you're good. I think the thing is the timing of it. The timing of it just says it all to me. Like, people who keep asking for Ashley. Ashley had a couple of skeletons in his closet with how he runs stuff. Leicester might have more point taken. Jesus. If they have more points taken, they are definitely down, which is just heartbreaking. You think where they were. And it's weird. They should have really sold the club after the former owner died. Kind of thing. I think it was just, I don't think it worked. McGee just didn't ready for 13 football. He's not. Can you be 100% sure if Pompey when we were? I think we are relegated if Pompey wins and Sheffield United win at the weekend, but it could be also. Doesn't it depend on West Brom too? They're on 34. I'll be honest, let's have a look at the table. Because there's so many different things. The thing is, we're all saying we could be relegated here, we could be relegated here, but we're relegated already. A blading please. I've supported my team for 60. We were in Division 4, broken tendons and all-time low football. Things you'll be fine. Thank you, Fred. Much appreciate that, mate. Good luck for the rest of the season. I hope you don't beat us on on Sunday, but you probably will. But thank you for that, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah, Millwall did, to be fair, didn't have one of the best days. I think the thing is we put up a good fight, and the thing is Jamal Lowe was up for it when that ball came. I don't know what it is. There's something about the way we're playing Jamal Lowe. We're either not playing to his strength or there's a little knock there. I don't know, because he just seems laboured. It looks like everything's a little bit of a lazy run. And I don't know if I'm misreading that a little bit. But you look at what happens. It's one of them. Cubbo hat-trick income. I don't know why he didn't get a start on, get a run out on thingy. I missed the map because I was on holiday here. Kabachi was very good, Adam. He was one of our better players. I was talking to some Millwall fans on the way back and they said they were very lucky and expected to win. I think that's the thing. Alex Neil have got a habit of playing that kind of football and trying to get a win. Baz was well off the pace. You could tell Baz just wasn't ready for that game. I think mentally he was just checked out. I think it was a game that probably came too soon for him. He got a good reception. Some people had to go. Also, to Sheffield Wednesday fan who got that horrible attack on him, that Millwall fan gets banned for life and nowhere near football and gets a prison sentence. An awful thing to happen to a poor person. You don't expect that to happen at games. Yes, it is Millwall, but it's not nice. You know, Wednesday I've been crying out for Mike Ashley since I'm because he got experience of running a club properly. Yes, he had got experience of running a club, but he got, let's say it this way, he got experience running a football club business. He got the experience. But the thing is, he's still third down the list when it comes to next ownership if something does go. It would have been funny if Barry had scored. Tango started the chant on 10 minutes for Baz. Yeah, somebody told me that, and I was going to say, some people who've been like having a go, Paul have been having a go on back in comment sections and going, stop being an idiot, he deserves it, and kind of thing. I don't think many people will stand up to Tango, to be fair. But I think it's one of those things where you look at the game, we made some good little chances, we got at them, and we tried to go for it. Right, my painkillers are kicked in, I'm off to bed. Have a good one, Bob. Good luck tomorrow, I'll speak to you in a bit. But get some kit, mate, and go look at a dentist tomorrow. But I think for me, it's one of those situations that you look at as a game and you kind of go, if we had just that little bit extra, we could have done something. Ashley didn't run everything for he tried Milky Rangers dry when he was involved there. Is that, well, it goes back to what you said, Lee. It goes back to what you said. Every person who's rich has got some skeletons in the closet. And I think the thing is, whoever we get in, people keep wanting Ashley because it's a name they know. Or they read something. There's nothing that says that these lot that are coming in now are not got the right intentions and try to move it perfect. And try and do it in a proper way. The problem is everyone's got to remember that why has my blue banner turned into a shield? I don't know. You've all turned into shield. I think there's been an update. Take it as a thing. I think moderators have turned into shields now. So there you go. You've all got it. No idea, but take it. It's a shield of honor. Put it that way. But I think for me at the weekend, we saw some really good save from Cooper again. Cooper's someone I'd definitely have if we have to lose Charles in the summer. But I won't lie, I do kind of have the thing of going, do clubs look at Charles a little bit differently now he's had 2 shoulder injuries? Do they kind of look at it and go, maybe we kind of don't go for him as much because of the injury? Peter Rowan said if Mike Ashley would take over, we're flying our wings all over the place. Fair enough. Is that on that podcast he does? I think the thing is, we can all have who we want to get in and who we want as owner, but again, it's not our decision. It never has been, even when Chansiri was here. Chansiri could have easily sold us to someone as dodgy as he is, and more. The thing is, for me, we have the situation where the administrators can only pick who bidded the most. So if Ashley had bidded over 32 million, he would have been in net position, but he didn't. If the Stork Group had bidded more, he would have got more. Are Charles injured? Not standard, though. They are standard, but it's having 2 on the bounce back to back, and it's seeing how much that shoulder is ready to go. Because you got to think that they're gonna want to test that. They're gonna want to test that shoulders properly. If he'd done if it was a case of him doing a full season and not getting any injuries, and then a full season, then getting the 2 injuries in 2 seasons. You got to remember, he's not done a full season playing week in, week out, week in, week out. And that's the thing. He's not had that playing week in, week out like most people have at this point. International football is looking at us, and the EFL now thought that could be interesting. It is interesting, but I think the football independent lot are looking at us just in case. Because when they come in, they want to know everything that happens. And the thing for me, I heard we're better down the wings. I think the thing is, I do think we are better down the wings. The thing is, if you look at what he's done, what are we missing in that squad right now? We're actually missing a right winger. We don't have a right winger in the squad at all. We haven't had a right winger for a long time. Let's be brutally honest. Could we play wing backs for a lot of it? Charlie McNeil is not a wing back. He's a number 10 in around the striking position. We don't have that. And you look at Nadal, who didn't play, and Kabachi played instead of him. He only didn't play because he was late. And I like that from Henrik. Some people will call it, they don't like it, but I like that. I like that from Henrik. Don't forget to like and share the video, by the way, and subscribe. Much appreciate it. 36 people watching, 9 likes. I like it. Build discipline. We could do it with Frankie Simic. Oh, I used to love Frankie Simic. He was a great player. Really was a good player. He was one of my favourites at times. But we don't have a right winger, really, when you look at it. And that's what we're missing. We've got a lot of options down the left. The left is looking better, but right wing is a position we don't have. It was nice to see Jamal get on the score sheet. I won't lie, even though it come from a Charlie McNeil shot and a bad bit of goalkeeping by Millwall keeper. But you look at Cole McGee, he just had a bad 2-3 minutes. And you looked at when that cross went in for the second, it was his cross to Mark, he just couldn't get to it. And I think we didn't do the usual looking tired quickly. We started out quite well in that second half and really went for it. Alan Quinn, maybe. True. Some old names there, making me feel old now. Don't do this. But the thing is that I thought he set it up right to a point. Tactically, I thought this was the first one I've seen him set it up a little bit right. But again, keeping it simple. He does, but I think Gabby trying to cover two places. I think Gav was trying to cover the places that McGee was going out of. I like Gab, and I think there's a real good player in Gabby Autobio. I just think another full season and he'll look good. But if you look at it, if you actually watch the games, he's the only one communicating at the back. He's the only one talking and letting people in, pointing, going into places. Gab's been good for me. Come from lack of experience for me. Yeah, he will. Oh, 100% learn, Barry. The thing is, these are the kind of games where you want them to be playing at a loan. You want it to be a loan move that they're on right now. But right now, we can't do that. I would say you shove him in League 2, learn your craft, get him back again, and then you put him in for League 1. But that's not what we can do. We let two lads go to Bright House out of the academy, which I think will be good for them. But you look at the way we've set up recently, I just felt the game at weekend was great. But I like to see it where we see another option apart from it being Yates and Lowe. At one point, we were playing McNeil and Bailey off each other. They were playing as a front two. And for whatever reason it is, maybe because we probably don't have the players, McNeil's not playing in that striking role. And he was doing well because he got those 2 goals. He looked really good. Or you shove him in the 10. And I'd love to see us just experiment it with putting Ugbo and Yates together and just seeing what happens. If it don't work, you pull one of them. More than likely Ugbo, but you pull them. It's one of them where I look at it and they're just bits. Yeah, I remember hearing before seeing that McGee only pre-game with 3 games at Charlotte. Exactly. He's not played week in, week out. He's a lad who's just taking his chance because the chance is there to be taken. I know that sounds like a really weird turn of phrase, by the way, taking a chance to be taken, but that's what a lot of people are doing. In our position right now, everyone is taking their chances where they can. Because if they don't take them, you might not have it again. And again, you've also got the other thing as well. We need to have them take the chance so we can see what they're like. We could have it that they flop and then we know, right, you know where you are. You need to go and get some more game time. Or maybe it's like, well, we're not going to have you in team for next season because we're going to go in a different route. Next season, for me, what really kind of annoying me is because we don't have... From the outside looking in, there's no plan until takeover's done. And we don't know how far away that is. That could be 2 months away. That could be 3 months ago. We don't know. Let's be fair, if we had a normal half, our players wouldn't be near the first... Oh, completely, Darren. Completely. If we had a normal season, most of these wouldn't be anywhere near us, the first team. Most of them, you would hoping that they're going on loan. But this is the situation we're in. I want to see us I want to hear about the plan for next season because this season's out the window. But until the takeover is completely and utterly done, there's bugger all they can plan for. Like, the bloody admin are not putting out this season ticket because they want it to be set by the people buying the club. Rightly so. There'll be lists and stuff ready to go for, like, say, hey, this is who we want to bring in. But until that happens, and until that person comes in and we go, here's the list of players, this is who we're looking at, we look at it. You know, if there was another chance area in another football club, I'd be honest with you, sorry for those involved. I think there is, and it's called Blackburn Rovers. I think if Blackburn Rovers is the next chance area, to be fair, they just don't seem right. Let's put it this way. I think they had a fan forum where they limited the fan forum to how many people could go, and they also had it like they turned around and said it was something stupid. It was like a quote saying, all these people who are staying away, we've been here 15 years and people have been staying away since then. So before then, so it's not us. It's like they got the same mentality as Chancery did. It's not our fault, it's your fault. And that was always the thing that I will always have, because with the Chancery era is be lucky to stay up. But they will, but they may get that new manager bounce. If they get that new manager bounce, I think they stay up. But it's about getting that right. Like you look, Blackburn got Preston on Friday night, which will be tough. I think Blackburn got the worst run of fixtures out of anyone. Or was it Leicester? No, it was Leicester who got the worst run of fixtures, wasn't it? I think Leicester are going to be an issue as well. Like, you look at table right now. Look at table. We're bottom on -7. That's a given. It is what it is. Oxford 28, Leicester 32, Pompey 33, West Brom 34, Blackburn 35. I think from Charlton down, I think you're looking at people fighting for it. Charlton could get swept into it, though. But I don't see it. Hi, Jake. I hope you're well. A bit late checking in. I just hope we can beat the Blade. It would be great. Anyone heard about the new player coming in for Valerie? And is it Dewberry? No, I haven't heard anything about who coming in, but I do know we've got that extra loan spot up there for Valerie. The problem is whoever we bring in is how fit are they going to be and how quick can they get up to speed? Because you're only going to be bringing in a player. Say you bring someone in at the end of the month. So, say you bring someone in at the end of the month, right? You bring somebody in on the 16th. Or you say you bring somebody on the 28th. It'll take them 2 weeks to get up to speed. There's no games. We've got a breaking game because we've got international break. So there won't the potential they won't have games then. And then you're pushing on to figuring out where you go next. They've got to get up to speed, and that's my issue if you bring them in now. I don't know how up to speed they can get. Also, remember tomorrow, if you are got kids or just in general yourself, it is Shrove Tuesday tomorrow, so remember that. Left out for Weapon still players. Imagine if we sent one of them down with us. That'd be funny. It would be funny. If Leicester get more points, if Leicester get more points, you could see a situation where Oxford are like licking their lips and going, we could stay up here. Would be interesting. So yeah, it would be interesting. It's interesting how they avoided the 20-point deduction now, which is interesting. I thought it was a bit weird that they didn't get the 20, but they got 6. Granted, I know we had it as well where we got our taken down a bit, but Leicester I just don't see how Leicester are gonna get out of it. And the talk about Leicester doing a possible point deduction appeal, I wouldn't. I generally wouldn't. Personally. I think you take it. I think you take it what it is and then you go from there. But we'll see. It looks like they're trying to give Rowett the job as well at Leicester, which will be interesting. Tell you one thing, Jay. When the taker go through, I can feel my body being unleashed with a heart heat of mighty Inferno. Yeah, I think once it's all done and dusted, we can try and... I'll celebrate because we're out of our admin and we've got new ownership, but I won't put them on a pedestal. They'll have to earn that. If they fail an appeal, do they get more? I don't know. I don't know if that's something that could happen. Potentially. But at the same time, I look at it and I just go, I just wouldn't appeal it. You got away with for not having -20, you got -6. Take what you got and then now concentrate on the rest of the season. Because the last thing you want to do is then go, all right, we're going to reverse our decision then and give you the 20. Then you are down. Right now, they've got a chance, and it's a slim chance, but they've got a chance of trying to stay up without having to mess about with the point deduction stuff. Without having to do the appeal. I wouldn't, if it were me, I wouldn't do it, personally. I'd take what we've got and then try and just see if we can get out the battle they're in. But it's interesting, isn't it? You look at all three clubs, Leicester, Blackburn, Wednesday. Leicester's only recently been ran badly. They were expecting to have more of the points, more of the like parachute payment to build stuff. They didn't manage that. They had to sell a lot of big earners as well in the summer. And Blackburn Rovers have just been crumbling for a while. Every other season, it's been like, we're close to going down, we're close to going down, we're close to going down. Kind of thing. Blackburn, I've already tipped Blackburn to be the next us. Yeah, it's a weird one. I wouldn't take the risk. I'd just concentrate on trying to stay up. Like, we lost all momentum and like all a little bit of hope when we were nearly getting on to positive numbers with a couple of draws in November. When we got that last load of point deduction, it knocked stuffing out of everyone. Everyone just felt deflated, like, Christ, we've got to do this again. Every time we have a draw or we're close to drawing or we're close to, like at the weekend, we're close to winning. I looked at the table, it's like, right, we're on -4. Let's get another, get the game over the line, get a win, and move on to the next game, and then move on to the next game. Just try and get to 0 as quick as humanly possible. Bet Blackburn are relegation crosshairs regulators. Yeah, I can see it. I think there's a lot of clubs who might be in that crosshairs, you know. I won't lie, there's a lot of clubs not in a good way right now. And not been good when they've been, how do I say it? Run. They're not good with being run. And could you imagine if it's us, Leicester, or West Brom, or Blackburn? Because West Brom are in a terrible position. They're in dire straits as well. Another club who for years have been up there, getting close to it. Which player would be good League One? Wouldn't you be better to have a total clear out? I think there'll be a little bit of a total clear out, yes, but the problem is, how much of a total clear out can we have right now considering what all we got? Like, I'm not being funny. We have a total clear out. You're doing an entire first 11 and then some. Like, teams right now, we've got 1, 2, like, and look at count players that are ours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We've got 28 players that are ours. Right? And then you've got some that are who are under the age of 21. You got to remember, anyone under 21, you don't have to register them. That's interesting. They've put Jamal Lowe as a winger now on the forward line. He was in the midfield section for a while. But like, you look at our midfield, it's Sean Fashiri, Ingleson, Chalobah, Thornton, Fernandez, and Shipton. That are ours. Oh, and Nakamba, because he's technically on a long season. Either on the contract till the end of the season, as is Cooper, technically. If Leicester go down, they're finished, by the way, financial of the more tension, more another Coventry or Luton. I've seen that. I've seen something today that said if they go down, they're bankrupt. They're going to have to go the same way as others at admin. And if they go into admin in League One, that's going to be even worse. That's even tougher to get out of when you're in a mess. Yeah, Reading and Wigan had done it, but they had a lot of fight and they were believing in each other and trying to get it. For whatever reason, that fight for us this season hasn't quite been there. It's been there in bits and pieces, but not everything been hunky-dory, if that makes sense. I think, be frank, if it could be a lot easier if we were already relegated, we could plan on getting back to Championship, but League One football is no walk in the park. But the problem is, at the minute, we can't plan for League One yet. Until the takeover's done, planning for League One is not something we're able to do yet. Because the administration will be able to do bits and pieces, but it'll be all short-term deals if we're still in admin come May. And then you got to remember, if we're still in admin come May, we then got the football regulation check that'll be coming into which it won't be that it has to get redone, but it might be another, maybe a month on top of that. You hope it's not. But the thing is, until new ownership comes in, sits down and has the say of what they want to do, because people have said that, I've seen people say on Twitter and stuff like, they're coming in and saying this, they can't do anything until the takeover's done. Until the takeover is legally binding and done, there's nothing they can do. Like, generally, there's nothing they can do. They can have their ideas and thoughts ready to go and stuff, and they might have had conversations with the admin might have had conversations with them about what players are going in terms of what they might be able to lower the price down. But there's not a lot new ownership can do until the takeover's done. And that, one of my biggest worries is that we could be playing catch-up while we're trying to play catch-up for League One. We cannot have another pre-season like the one we just had. We just can't. We've got to have whoever the new manager is to come in and do it, because I don't think Pedersen's staying. I think they'll have a new guy lined up ready for it. I just want us to be competitive, and I want to have it back where we can enjoy the games and just be able to enjoy the football again. Never known to take over so long. Sheffield United was long. Sheffield United took a long time, if I remember correctly. The average takeover is about 6 months. It's 3 to 6 months normally. And you got to remember, they've only been looking. The thing is, people keep thinking that the takeover is taking a long time because some people are going from when we went into admin. And you got to remember, the EFL have only had the paperwork since the 5th or 6th of December. 5th or 6th of January. Sorry. This is why the admin wanted it done before that date, but they had to have it redone so people could come in and get the bids in because of Thanksgiving kind of thing. That's why they wanted it early, but this is where we're at. Like, it can take as long as it takes. Annoyingly, for us, we need to be out of administration quickly so we don't suffer any more point deductions and stuff. But I'm going to leave it there, guys, because it's been 46 minutes. There'll be probably be a video tomorrow talking about something. But thank you for watching tonight. I much appreciate it. I know talking about Wednesday at the minute is not the most funny thing to do at the minute, and it's not great to do. And you probably could be doing other things than watching and talking about Wednesday in the chat. But I do appreciate you coming and watching it. And at the end of the day, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get back to where we need to be. It might take some time and it might take a while, but let's all be to one together and look after one another. When one person falls, we pick them up and we help them through it. We do this as a band of brothers and band of people who want to make sure that their club is competitive and support them. And let's see what happens. So thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the evening and I'll see you soon. Bye.